Hey friends, my name is Akidiris. So a couple of you guys probably remember that late last month there was an announcement from IBM Japan where it was needed for 208 alpha testers for a virtual reality MMO for Sword Art Online. In other words, Sword Art Online in real life. Exciting, yeah? Because everyone was really hyped up about it. Everyone in Japan, it spread all over the internet, a lot of SAO fans and even non-SAO fans were really excited for something like this to happen. I mean, really, a virtual reality world where you can go in and then a 3D avatar of yourself within the game. It's like a really big jump for gamers and pretty much our dream come true. And it sounded awesome. I mean, it's great that it's real, right? Too bad that there was, miscommunications about this. So my short answer is that this isn't actually the MMO that you're thinking. In fact, it's not even really a game at all. Apparently there was a language barrier, but even then, the way it was advertised in Japan, even people that spoke Japanese fluently kind of misunderstood the entire concept. Alright, so the project is called Sword Art Online: The Beginning. And the truth is that this project is actually just a 20-minute marketing demo. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, so the explanation is really meta and it's really weird, so I'm gonna make this as simple as possible. So just sit back, relax, and get out your gummy bears and sake because this is gonna give us all a headache. I'm not an alcoholic, I swear. Alright, so let's just look at Sword Art Online. Alright, SAO as a story. Let's just go back to Season 1, Episode 1. So the setting for SAO takes place in the year 2022. Now in the anime, from Episode 1, the game was launched after beta. It was announced that the beta testers were already in the game and they already had a better grasp on the video game, which means that the game was advertised for quite some time beforehand. It did actually have to go through some testing. There were already people involved in it. Just like any other video game, it always needs testers. Alright, so the thing that everybody kind of looked over in the announcement from last month was that they were looking for alpha testers. This is the key factor in the entire thing that brought out the miscommunication. Their goal was essentially to make a fictional simulation of what it would be like if Sword Art Online were in the making today. It would take an X number of years where the goal would probably be launching it in the year 2022. Being it 2016, the years having to put into an actual MMO for Sword Art Online, it is a little bit realistic. So in a sense, this was supposed to be a marketing strategy just for SAO as a whole, what it would be like if the game was actually being developed. So in a way, last month was supposed to show that this would be the prequel before the beginning of Sword Art Online, the anime and manga. It's super meta, it's super weird, I know, but also know that the people that were behind the project of SAO The Beginning wasn't even made by a game design studio, but instead by a creative agency. Now, creative agencies, all they do is just advertise. They just make up these really cool events and then it's just to put out a name. That's it. That's all it'll ever be. Maybe there's a little bit of a project, which is what they did for this, but not a full-fledged MMO virtual reality world as much as we really wanted that to happen. So the interview just ends with these quotes. The interviewer says, "So it's not actually a real game, it's just a marketing event?" And the editor-in-chief replies, "Exactly. It was all one big misunderstanding and everyone thinks that there is an actual MMO being made." I guess they thought that the actual hardcore fans would have caught on with that and that the word would have just kind of spread itself. Okay, so now it leaves us with this next question is, where is the call for the 208 alpha testers? Is that still happening? Yes, they did find 208 alpha testers, but they are not being used in an actual MMO world. We already have confirmed that that is not an actual project. So the simulation is going to happen over the course of 3 days. Now, if all 208 people would actually test this out, it wouldn't be lasting for 3 days straight, which shows that it's possible that these people are actually going to be put into groups throughout each day. Maybe they'll be paid and maybe they won't, but they're not actually going out running in this amazing virtual world of Sword Art Online. What they are actually experiencing is just a 20-minute demo with possible NPC interaction, which basically means it's like watching a visual novel and playing a visual novel on the Oculus Rift. That's really just it. You're not going to be able to walk around and kill everyone. You're not going to be able to actually physically talk with everyone around you as if it were in the actual anime. I know. you're mad. Everyone's mad. So, sorry to burst your bubble, guys, but Sword Art Online is still just a fictional world. For now, anyway. For now. But hey, even then, I think that this publicity stunt or this marketing stunt was actually really creative. Like, I would have liked it if they were to actually maybe communicate that a little bit more with the audience instead of, you know, breaking all of our hearts. But the fact that this agency took the extra step to actually make an entire commercial just to advertise for Sword Art Online as a whole, just to show us this really cool commercial of what it would be like if this world were to actually exist, the fact that we were all hyped up about it, I think maybe that was even an experiment in itself. I think that's the simulation too, to maybe even trick us. So for all we know, maybe they meant for it to be a misunderstanding. Maybe they wanted us to feel hyped, because if Sword Art Online in the anime that was being developed, like if we were looking before episode 1, before season 1, this was something everyone was hyped up about. So this commercial coming out saying, oh, Sword Art Online MMO actually is happening, the fact that everyone got hyped up about it, I think that's the marketing strategy in itself. Now, is it kind of evil? Yeah, I'm a little bit pissed about that. I feel played. But regardless, I would actually like to see more commercials like this. For example, Summer Wars, I would love to see a commercial for the virtual world of Oz.
Oz is a virtual world where people from across the globe can come together online. Many administrative agencies and local governments maintain branches in Oz. Your personal information is safe, thanks to the most advanced encryption system known to man.
Just, you know, with communication that no, it's not actually being made, because I'm just gonna be breaking my heart over and over and over again. But the concept is cool. The fact that they took the extra step, still, props to the alpha testers that still get to experience this. Like, I would have taken it even if it was just a 20-minute demo. But let me know in the comment section down below, besides, you know, you guys bitching about how this isn't actually going to happen yet. Let me just put that out there. Yet. I want you guys to let me know, like, do you think that this marketing stunt was actually kind of clever? Just disregard the fact that they forgot to tell us, you know, directly that this was a marketing stunt. Even if you knew, don't you think that that commercial's still pretty cool? Like, imagine, we could be seeing commercials for a Pokeball being made. It's just some nice food for thought for, you know, gamers and the anime and otaku community. I think it'd be pretty cool. I mean, that's just my personal take on it. But feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe to my channel for more anime content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!